Hey, welcome to the next exciting video of me doing the exact same thing over and over again. Polaris battery, you know, I drug that one out for as long as I could, right? We just got done yesterday with the rear axle on the Jimmy, did the front axle the previous weekend. Well, up next, time to do the axles in the old 84 Chevy K20. We're not going to do new covers on this one. We're just going to pop them, clean them, drain it, change it, refill it, and go from there, front and rear. This is the same axle that's in the Jimmy. They're both 10-bolt front ends. Back end's a big old 14-bolt, 9 3/4 inch ring gear, I think it is, or I don't remember. I can't remember now. Is it? Maybe it's a 10.5, and then it's an 11 3/4 for the bigger ones. I don't remember. Either way, I got gear oil. I got to make sure I got enough capacity to store all the old stuff until I can get it up, and hopefully I got enough gear oil for the back. May have to go run up and yeah. 90 limited slip, that'll probably work. 75, 90, that's not the right stuff. Well, maybe I don't have enough. Maybe there's some 80, 90. You know, I think that's what I did. I gotta double check. I might have to go run up and get some more, but at the very least we got enough to do the front. The back, because it's got the locker in it, it takes a different type. Like the open diffs, they call out for the GL5 oil on the back. Maybe the back is just straight. You could probably use it. Yeah, it's a GL5 for the backs and the open front. That's this one. That one's empty anyway, so we'll figure it out. Motor oil, coolant. I got more containers floating around here. So, alrighty, let me shut up and get all my stuff out and start this whole process all over again. Alrighty, hopefully this little mini tripod works. The legs keep sinking on me. Stay. I think it came free with one of those kits with a cleaning kit or something for a camera, but it's raining, so I gotta keep you guys under the truck. It's not raining, it's just light drizzle. So I already pulled the bolts out on this one. I'll try not to drag these out as long as I did the others, but get all the bolts out. Holy cow. There we go. Oh, that oil looks clean. Look at that. I didn't need to get in here to do this one. Too late now. Jimmy's was black, especially the front. So I've never done this axle. I've had this truck since about 2004, I think, is when Grandpa gave it to me. And one of the things he did for me was he wanted to take it up to his mechanic, and they went through it front to back and basically just changed all the fluids and did everything. Gave me a good report on what it was needing. Of course, he always told me that, you know, just take it, drive it for a little bit, trade it in on a new truck. I don't like the new trucks. I'm glad I didn't. Sorry for not taking your advice, Grandpa, but I kept your old truck. She's looking a little damp under here. Those headers are looking pretty crusty too. supposed to have been ceramic coated, but that ceramic coating's burning off. We won't be getting too many more years out of those at that rate. Holy cow. It looks like I may have something going on at the front seal on the pan, or hopefully the front main isn't leaking. I know the rear main leaks a little bit. Transmission's got some drips on the bottom of the pan. It needs to be done. I may just tackle that myself. Never done a transmission. Pull the pan and change the filter. Now that oil looks good. Can't go too fast because the oil's so thick it doesn't run down the hole in the container. Even though I got the vent open, it starts to load up the catch bin on the container here. I think we're getting down to the bottom of it. But yeah, a lot of weeping, a lot of grime buildup. I got drips hanging, but I very rarely see anything on the ground from this truck, so let's, I know it's more just when it's running, driving. Yeah, this looks like a chunk of metal. There's some chunky stuff in there, but I don't see any. Actually looks the same as the Jimmy. And I don't think I'm going to be able to spin this. Yeah, my hubs are currently locked. I had to put it in four-wheel drive where I parked it in the gravel over there. I was spinning the rears. Normally I can get a little speed up to get up the hill, but the neighbor's car was parked kind of close and I was threading between it and the fire hydrant, so it went slow. So I had to put it in four-wheel drive. And these automatic hubs, you know, you put it in reverse and you back up about 20 feet, but mine don't really unlock anymore very good. Partly because I probably need to take them all apart and grease them really good. A little bit of sludge in the bottom there, but I don't feel any chunks in the bottom. That piece of metal may have just been a chunk of dirt. It actually smells like fresher gear oil than what came out of the Jimmy. Jimmy is kind of sour. It's actually stunk up my garage. So alrighty, well, we're going to let that drain for a little bit and we'll come back after a while as you fall on the tripod. All fuzzy looking now. Alright, well, this one's going to go a lot quicker because I don't need to clean it nearly as much, but I figure I'd pop you all down here and get a quick close up. I sprayed it with a lot of brake cleaner, so it's still kind of dripping and oozing, so I'm going to let that sit for a little while. Work on cleaning the cap, just a bump. So yeah, get that all cleaned out and cleaned up. Get the, guessing that's like a silicone or something. That's pretty, oh, they're pretty good. Whatever they used is pretty stout stuff. Well, I guess it's a gasket. It's almost like 2 layers of gasket. We got a new gasket to put on, so like I said, we're going to let this sit for a little bit, air dry. We're going to clean up the cover, bring you all back when we're ready to rock and roll. Alrighty, well, cleaned everything up and got it all ready for a reinstall. Cracked open the gasket and it was actually a rear diff gasket. So, ran back up to the store. Of course, got to order one. Used to have this kind of stuff in stock all the time, but so I gooped it up with some sealant. It is not my preferred method. But I went ahead and ordered the gasket just in case this leaks. We'll be covered. Get a second bolt down here just to help pin it into place. And we'll get the others installed. Probably blocking your view right now, aren't I? It's been sprinkling off and on all afternoon. Actually had some decent rain last night. We were on track to have the second driest summer in Seattle on record. We got rain last night, at least here, 30 miles north. It's supposed to get a good storm coming through next weekend. How do I want to just get these done? So I didn't polish up the cover, I just knocked all the big dirt off of it. Made sure the inside was nice and clean. The gears looked really good. And this truck has seen a little bit of off-road use. Got some older videos up of that. Justin, you'll remember the ditch. How he conveniently forgot to hit the record button as my big old truck was cruising through when he was struggling in his Ranger. I give him crap for that. Should have probably took these bolts off, but it looks like we're oozing out all the way around, so we should have a pretty good seal. I'm probably behind some. Not blocking you guys too much there. Just make sure they're all kind of feeling at the same snugglest level here. The old calibrated wrist. Just like that. She's in. Alrighty, well, I found gloves. I was digging around looking for stuff to clean this thing up, and I found a whole box 9mm black heavy-duty gloves, which is what I've been wanting. I've just been too lazy to go to Harbor Freight to get. The rubber seal on that tie rod end is trashed. It's fallen off. Yeah, time for tie rod ends on this thing. Huh, bummer. Alrighty, I'm gonna get repositioned. We'll get some gear oil in this thing, clean up a little bit, and be done. Well, once again, I spared you, since we already did this on the last truck. But pumped her full. That took a while. My shoulder is killing me today. Did one yesterday. Did another one today. I'm tired. Plus it just rained again, so now it's muggy and hot, and I'm still wearing a insulated flannel. So there you go. I zoomed all sorts of. Where's the button? Where's the button? There it is. Whew. We're done. Yeah, I took the Jimmy up to go look for the parts, because, well, I got the Cruise buried behind the Jimmy right now in the front yard. So looking at it, I don't see any leaks or seepage from the back end on that one from yesterday's project. So it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. I got plenty of time to do the back end on this thing. I got to make sure I got the right gear oil though. And I need to seriously consider tie rod ends, because that boot is about ready to fall off. You know, they're probably original to the truck. So, good stuff. She's gonna need some maintenance. Like I said, we got some wet spots and some seepage and poor old truck. But hey, it's still around, it's still kicking, it still starts every time. So, thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next one, where I rip the back end open and see what it looks like. Hopefully it's in just as good a shape. This truck's only got 90,000 miles on it, so it should be fine. So, alrighty. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.